Guys, welcome back to another video. Now, this video is coming a little bit late. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was just too tired after going to the movies. I ate dinner and then just basically crashed. So I'm doing it today. Probably should have done it later, but I was a little bit busy today, so I'm hitting with you guys right now. Hitting you guys with it right now. Also, I went ahead, today I went to Books A Million and did a little bit of a manga hunt. I did it off camera. I probably could do it, do manga hunts as their own video, but I don't know if I have enough confidence to do that yet. So I could do like pop hunts and stuff, but I don't know about like bringing the camera into stores and stuff. I don't know about that yet. So, but I did get some manga, and gonna show that off. And also I'm gonna be reviewing the Demon Slayer movie, which is basically the highlight of this video. Let me fix my lighting before I bring you before we get into the next segment. But yeah, guys, let's get right into this. Alright, so I guess I tried to fix the lighting a little bit. I guess this will have to do for right now. But I'm going to show you guys the manga that I picked up, obviously. So I've been talking about how I need to finish getting Demon Slayer. So I just went ahead and picked up volume 19. We got Iguro. I think his name's Iguro. And sorry about that glare there from the camera. So yeah. Got Iguro there on volume 19. Volume 20, we got, what is that, Tanjiro's ancestor. Tanjiro's ancestor. He's got the red blade. So that's cool. And then volume 21, which has Lady Tamio and Demon Simp. I forget his name, but yeah, so I forget. Oh yeah, so these are all the volumes that are available in the US right now. Volume 22 comes out June 1st, and then the last volume, 23, comes out in early August, I think. So right as of now, I have all of these volumes, and I haven't read them yet, but I'm caught up on owning the volumes. But yeah, I got my notes here, and so let's just get right into the review now that we got the, manga haul out of the way. So, Demon Slayer movie. After school on Friday, I went to go see it with my dad. Just me and him. We hung out. Before we went, though, I did a little bit of research, like checked the ratings and like the box office and stuff. And the Demon Slayer movie, I believe, was the number 2 movie, right behind Mortal Kombat in the box office. It only, what was it? It wasn't far behind Mortal Kombat in the box office. And it had like a 99% media score or audience score, and then it was what was the other one? 85% Rotten Tomatoes or something. So, needless to say, the movie is doing excellent in theaters, which I'm glad to see because it's a series that I love. And I was happy to go support it in theaters. I heard a lot of people on Discord talk about how they were watching it earlier, or watching it through like pirated websites and stuff, which obviously I'm against. I mean, sometimes at some point, like, especially when you're a struggling weeb, you got to do what you got to do to get that content. But I was in the position to where I was able to go support it. So yeah, we went to go to the theaters. It was my first time going to a theater in over a year since all the lockdown stuff. I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Rise of Skywalker, which was December of 2019. So it's been a while. And I don't know. I always love going to the theaters, and it was a great experience. But we sat pretty close to the screen. I accidentally chose seats that were like that close. But it kind of worked out because the animation was so good and the seats reclined. So like the way you could see it, it was like really close up, but like you didn't really strain your neck that much because you were reclined. And we had food there. But as for the movie itself, the art was excellent. Me personally, I already, you see me, I got volumes 19, 20, and 21, and the movie is only volume 8. It's volume 8 is what the movie covers. So, needless to say, I'm much ahead of that, story-wise. But it was just so cool seeing, what I've experienced on the pages translated into the animation. So, yeah. Sorry for the weird cut there. But, yeah, the art was great. And seeing, still images on the pages and then just translated to the big screen. And it wasn't just like it was a movie and, an anime. The show was great, but they really went out of their way for this, for the movie, because I felt the animation was exceeded how good it was in the actual show. Let me move the light a little bit. There. Yeah, I felt the movie exceeded how good the animation was in the show. Which I guess they had to, because, it's a movie that they're showing everywhere in theaters. Well, not every theater, but they're showing in theaters, so they had to go out of their way for that. But it was very good. But I don't know, just seeing the black and white still images on the pages, being translated into such a good animation and stuff on the screen, on the big screen, was crazy. I saw one clip from it before watching the movie, and I didn't want to spoil myself. I knew what was gonna happen story-wise, but I didn't want to spoil myself for how good it looked. So when I saw it, I was blown away, especially in the final fight between Rengoku and Akaza. That was legit. And just a side note, I did see it subbed, so, I've talked about this before, but the sub or dub argument is just freaking stupid. The dubbed wasn't available, so I saw it sub. I guess, not really for context, but for, extra knowledge, not knowledge, but more information. Also, yeah, I talked about the animation being super fluid in the fight scenes, like I said, the final fight between Akaza and Rengoku. When Rengoku uses his move called Rengoku, the flame breathing Rengoku attack, that was super cool. With there was the flaming tiger, but it had blue plasma or lightning coming out of its eyes. It was super cool. Very vibrant. One thing I liked about the show, and they did really well in the movie, and it kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan in the way that they do this, but it's a very vibrant colors, and they have the thick black borders around the different characters and shapes and stuff, so it makes those colors really pop. And the show in the movie, especially in the movie, was very vibrant and colorful. Even though it's such a dark show and brutal, it's very vibrant and colorful and nice to look at. And like I said, on the big screen, it was just 10 times better. The soundtrack was excellent. I think it was Rengoku's theme and then Akaza's theme that played, but there was some other song that they played on the train. I forget what it was, but once they start the fight on the train, there was some song that started playing, and it set the whole vibe. Just the fight scenes were so good between... Oh, that was another thing I forgot to mention with the fight scenes. When Inosuke is going ham, cutting up stuff on the train with Nezuko. With Nezuko? No, when he jumps up into the front, when him and Tanjiro have to cut the neck bone on the train. that part was super cool, and the music with it was just great. Overall, I mean, there's not really much to cover as far as the story, because I've already covered it before on the channel when I reviewed that volume of the manga. But overall, I just had such a great time hanging out with my dad in theaters. It was a great movie. It was done extremely well. It was of a series that I really like, gotta represent. So, I mean, I guess I'm somewhat biased, and it was first time being at the movies in like over a year. So overall, the experience was just super cool. I've been looking forward to this, and movie, honestly, 10 out of 10. They really outdid themselves with the animation and the sounds, and I'm sure the dubbed was probably pretty good, because as far as the TV show goes, I've watched it twice all the way through. I first originally watched it subbed, and then when the dubbed came to Netflix, I went ahead and watched it all the way through again for the dubbed, and it was pretty good. I prefer the subbed, which I don't usually do, but I don't know. Both of them are very good, but I felt like with the subbed, sometimes with the dubbed, it's like a little bit more cringy at some parts, where like some of the phrases that they use, I don't know. But the sub was very good, and the movie sub was great. Sound quality, the animation, it was just so fluid. The choice of music, great. In the atmosphere, and of course my excitement also played into that. I'm kind of glad that I did, wait to review the movie a little bit, because I feel like if I reviewed it right after seeing it, I'd probably be so hyped after seeing it that it would be like a little more biased, I guess. But now that I've taken time to really think about the movie and stuff, and I can really gather my thoughts, and not just and my opinions aren't based off of just pure hype, since it's died down after I've seen it. So, but I'd say that the movie really lives up to the hype. The Rotten Tomatoes score, at least right now, the last time I checked, it was yesterday before I went to the movies, and it was like I said, 85% Rotten Tomatoes and 99% audience score. And I don't really look at the Rotten Tomatoes, but I just wanted to see how well it was doing, and it's doing excellent, which I'm glad. But yeah, guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys do go see it for yourselves in theaters, subbed or dubbed. I don't care, as long as you guys see the movie and support the creators and stuff. And please don't watch don't watch it pirated, unless you absolutely have to. Like, if you can't spend that money and you love the series, I guess I don't care. But like, if you have the money, I would highly recommend you go see it in theaters, just to support the creator, support the franchise. It's a series that I like a lot, and I would like to see it grow, and the creator is great. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'll be bringing you guys probably a manga review episode tomorrow for volumes, 17 and 18 of Demon Slayer. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.